Hi, how's it going? My name is Mitali. I'm mostly in the moment, and I hope you're doing well today. This is a soul mission reading. This is timeless. Take what you resonate with, leave the rest. And just as I'm not so crazy about the title Twin Flame, I'm not so crazy about the name of soul mission, but basically it's what you can do to be in service to humanity, be in service to our beautiful planet Earth, be in service to others basically on your spiritual journey. Because if you're awakened, you think about this, you do this, and this is just a little bit more in detail about what's going on with you, what's going on with the collective, other people that are in service to the light. Alright, so with that, let's get started. What is your purpose at this time? Okay, wow. What is your purpose in this soul mission? Okay, so we have the Empress here. Obviously, this is a great time to take care of yourself. You've been hearing this from a lot of other energy practitioners on YouTube. February is a month of self-care and self-love. And this isn't something that's extra. Like, giving yourself self-love and self-care isn't something that is a luxury. It's something that you have to keep up, because as a light worker or a way shower or someone that is on their spiritual journey that practices, supporting and helping others, being in service to others, you can't do that without taking care of yourself. You literally have to keep up your own light if you're going to help other people shine as well. So that is a must, something that you probably practice in these cycles of seasons and months and years, where you start figuring out what works for you. Do you like saltwater baths? Do you like nature walks? Do you like to work out indoors, or do you like to go swimming? What works for you? Do you like a pescatarian diet? Do you like a vegan diet, a vegetarian diet, or just a diet where you cut down a little bit more red meat every day? What works for you? You figure that out and you take care of yourself, because you have to shine your light out there and help others, right? So you can't do that without having your own cup full first. Okay, and the thing is, right now, especially at this time, whenever you're watching this, you're going to start seeing so much abundance coming into your life. A lot of manifestations are starting to come through right now, and some things you might not even realize why it's in your life. If you got a gift from someone and you're just wondering, like, I don't really have a use for this, I don't know how this fits into my life, you will in a few months. You'll understand why you received that gift. Things like that will start happening, If you moved somewhere, you're not sure why you moved to a specific location. If you met someone and you're like, I might be friends with them, we don't really have much in common, but I feel like there's reason there in my life. Things like that are going to start happening right now for you. Okay, so there comes a time when you've been doing so much work helping others, so much sacrifices that you've made in order to pursue the soul mission, help others, pursue self-mastery. It comes to a point where you've done so much that you will receive cosmic justice. A lot of good karma come back to you. And also a heightening of your intuition and of your psychic abilities, of your awareness, of your knowledge of spiritual things. that is also happening right now. So right away, I feel like Spirit is like, I'm glad you're doing this soul mission reading, because there are big things going on. And that's part of the reasons I'm doing the soul mission reading, is because although I wanted to do other kinds of love readings, those get a lot of traction. I know I'm going to make it big someday, do really well in my soul mission, in my career, in my passion project, my work. But I'm not going to do it the same way that everyone else does it, the same way every other tarot card reader does it. So I'm like, kind of like, all right, like, although I want to do pick a card readings or, more different kinds of love readings, I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for views or whatever. I'm doing this because I genuinely am wanting to help humanity and this planet. So a lot more people need to get soul mission readings. And if you're not going to order them, I'm going to give them out. So here we go with that. The Lovers and the Page of Wands. So the funny thing is, a lot of people that are on their spiritual path and have put in a lot of work already are actually going to get a lover and come into your life to help you with this next new chapter. What I got is that this person will be able to help you, not just in your soul mission, but there's going to be a lot of crazy things that happen, right? And you will need support from others, from loved ones, from friends and families, from this person. This is the universe sending in a support system, support troops for you. And also in the whole place of getting a lot of manifestations, you are also manifesting this lover that I think will blow your expectations out of the water in terms of how well they fit into your life, into the bigger picture of your life. Like, you have a soul mission, you're going to be blown away how they're not just helping you with your soul mission, but that they're also very attractive to you, really fun, loving, very serious at the same time, has a lot of stability and security that they can keep up themselves and also offer you. It's going to be, a crazy, crazy time for you. Okay. So what about this soul mission pushes you every day? That's going to make you want to keep going. Okay, so, wow. The Sun card and the Two of Swords. So I do feel like a lot of you are kind of feeling that this is the direction you're supposed to get going, although I'm seeing that it's not going to be very clear right off the bat. So I'm getting that right off the bat, this is a general direction you're supposed to go, but you might not know the specifics of this soul mission, or this project, this job, this career, this hobby yet. So you just know this is a general direction you're supposed to go. And the Sun card in reverse for me indicates that this is something that gives you happiness, and that happiness, the amount of happiness it gives you keeps growing and growing and growing. So you just know the kind of avenue or the general field you're supposed to go in, or the kind of thing you're supposed to be doing, and you might be doing something that's like soul mission adjacent, something that's like, oh, I have an interest in that, but I don't know if it's specifically that or something in that area. So you just kind of walk in this general direction. So it's going to motivate you because it makes you happy right off the bat, but the more you learn about it, the more skilled you get in it, or the more you find people that do similar things, The more ideas you get with it, the more creative you can get with it. It makes you just more happier and happier. You kind of want to pursue it with like a fever in your heart. Like you just want to like wake up and learn more about this and do it every day. And so that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. It's going to motivate you very strongly at this time. So this is something that's coming into your life right now. Might have just entered in your life, or might be entering soon, like last week, a week from now, or right now. So this is something that's coming into your life now. The Fool card. Are you kidding me? You're literally walking in this direction of this, something that's going to make you happier and happier the more you pursue it. I mean, we have the two suns here. We have a moon here. There is a feeling that this is going to be something that you pursue day and night, and it's going to become more of your daytime job or daytime work. So this is something that you might just be so interested in the beginning that you kind of feverishly research and look into and work on, like all day and all night. Even while you're at work, you're like looking things up, or while you're going to bed, you're still like on your phone looking things up, right? But then it's slowly going to change into something that is your actual job or actual career or actual full-time thing or something like that. It's gonna slowly turn into something that you do as your main source of income, or as the thing you put most of your energy, work, and focus into. Okay, so responsibilities. What are some of the roles that you're gonna take on here? What are some of the roles that people are gonna take on here? Okay, so this is, for me, when the Four of Swords comes out in reverse, it's kind of like, all right, you thought you put enough thought into this, it's time to get off your butt and go do it, kind of thing. So I feel like this is something that you've thought about doing for a very long time, and you finally get the opportunity, or you finally are shown a direction by the universe that like, hey, that resonates deeply with me. I think I'm supposed to go that way. You know, I think I'm supposed to do this thing. Wow, yeah, the Ace of Swords. That's definitely like a clarification, like a yes card, like a divine download, like victory, like yes, I finally got that direction, that one direction that I'm supposed to go on. You know, I had a bunch of thoughts in my mind before, like should I go one way or this way, or should I just stand still for a bit? Like what direction am I supposed to go? So much confusion recently for a lot of you of you know, I don't know, I like music, so should I pursue singing? Should I produce music? Should I, you know, do some composing? Should I play an instrument? Should I you know, what should I do? Should I sing with other people? Like you know, should I try to look at making music for this specific thing, or should I just do it more as like a hobby or a performance thing, or like it's like, you know, there's so many avenues you can go down with this love, this thing that you love. I feel like a lot of you are finally going to get clarity, make a decision, and go down that one path. It's like, yep, that's it. I'm going to do it. And even if it's something that you may refine or change or alter slightly in the near future, at least you're going down the right direction, the general right direction. Okay. So, I mean, what can you get from this omission? You know, at this point, you kind of have to do something that can also provide some sort of income or provide some sort of rewards in other ways that can give you motivation, that can give you happiness, give you something back in return, right? You have to keep making sure that this is something that resupplies your motivation, resupplies your energy. Okay, what is something that you can receive from this soul mission at this time, or this step in your soul mission at this time? 10 of Wands, going in the direction that you want to go. Okay, so the thing is, there's a lot coming in. There's a lot coming in because this is such a big part of your life. This is something that you're meant to do, and it resonates so deeply with you. And that's the thing about being on your spiritual path. Once you awaken, once you start pursuing self-mastery, which is becoming the best version of yourself you can, pursuing things that really deeply resonate with you, no matter how it looks to other people or how difficult it may be. Once you start pursuing the life that you're meant to live, you start getting a bunch of things at once from the universe, right? And right here, I'm seeing that you've already done like the basics, you know, learning how to self-care, self-love, trying to keep up that 51% service to others, practicing kindness and patience with others, understanding with others, things like that, right? Like figuring out what it is that you're meant to do in this lifetime, and like trying to figure that out. I feel like you've already got the basics down. So now you're here receiving a lot of things from the universe, because after months and months and years, and for some of you decades and decades of doing this, it's time. You got clarity, you got direction, it's go time from the universe. You are receiving a ton of things at once, and this is more than just physical things. Like, so you're receiving a lot of energetic things, upgrades, psychic ability, intuition upgrades, and there's other gifts that humans have that you're going to start seeing a lot of us kind of have coming online, a lot of gifts coming online. But yeah, a lot of physical things too. You might get a specific kind of home, specific people coming into your life, finances coming into your life, more security and stability in certain areas of your life, so you can take this on, focus on this. So you're kind of being set up by the universe to take on your soul mission. Yeah. Wow. Okay. The King of Cups and the Two of Pentacles came out in reverse here. Yeah, I'm getting, again, a lot of you are going to receive a lover or a potential love interest. It might not be a love situation right off the bat. It might be like a friend situation initially, or a work situation initially, but definitely someone that has a potential for romantic love that's coming into your life. Specifically one person. I'm getting, for a lot of you, there's specifically one person that's coming on that might take on a lot of roles in your life, but has a lot of deep love and respect for you, and understands what your soul mission is, understands why you're doing what you're doing, and loves you, loves you for pursuing this life. And although this person, I feel like this person is like both like the comic relief in your life, because I feel like things are going to get like a little bit heavy, you know, a lot of things coming in, a lot of, you know, it's going to get kind of not confusing, but kind of like you're going to have a lot on your plate, and you're going to be able to handle it. You know, you've been prepared for this. And although many of you have never experienced something like this, like a piece of the puzzle in your soul mission, like as big as this, fall into place, you got it, because you've had smaller pieces of the puzzle in your soul mission fall into place in your cycles before, in the past months and seasons and years. So although you might have not experienced like this huge amount of clarity coming in from your soul mission, and energetic and physical things coming into your life, abundance coming into your life, that like, in this amount, you're prepared for it. So this person is both the person that's going to allow you to have fun, take breaks, create a lot of joy in your life, but also bringing in that balance you need physically. You know, this is a person that will run out and get you the medicine that you need and some soup when you're sick, you know, so you can like go finish whatever you're working on, you know. They're going to give you the hugs that you need when you come across a case that's so sad and brings, like, you know, it just like breaks your heart. They're going to be there to help give you a hug, you know. They're also going to be that creative influence in your life, because they're going to also be working with you in some capacity. I'm not seeing, it's going to be different for a lot of you. Some of you, you're going to start working with each other right away. For some of you, it's going to be later on, later down the line. But this person will also be a great creative influence for you. And at the same time, you may give them so much to do in their soul mission. Yeah, there's a lot here. I'm going to have to do another reading at some point, because this is my first soul mission reading. So there's just like, Spirit's just like laying it all on the table right now, and it's a lot. Okay. So what are some of the specific projects that people are going to be doing in their soul mission right now? Okay, the Devil card, and it hit this Four of Swords. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of negative thinking going on. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people are going to be going through our dark night of the soul, and so a lot of people are going to have projects that help with a lot of people waking up, a lot of people going through dark night of souls. And there are also going to be people who are awake that are going through another dark night of the soul. I'm getting a lot of things are going to be uncovered, a lot of things that have been sleeping for a while or hidden for a long time. And so a lot of projects are going to be revolving around how to get people out of this deep sinking negative feelings and thoughts, which is tough, which is why you have to be able to shine your light, be able to keep up with your self-love and self-care. Because when you start coming across people to help like this, tougher than most cases you've taken on, most clients, most situations that you've taken on, most friends and family members, problems that you've helped with, when it's the next level up, when it's gonna be really, really I mean, you might like have to be strong, put on a strong face when you're helping these people, and then you might come back to your, you know, lover and just like have to cry it out, because like it's gonna be traumatic, it's going to be devastating. Some of these things that these people have gone through is going to be atrocious. Yeah. So, wow, the Death card. I mean, a lot of these people are going to want to die. So there's going to be like, you know, probably a lot of like suicide watches. Yeah, difficult stuff, you know. The things that are going to come out it's going to be so shocking. I mean, it's time to prepare. This is why I've also been guided to do a soul mission reading, because I've been getting a lot in my meditations, and hopefully you can watch my channeling that came through in my other channel, Meditation Mint, of just what we can expect to see soon. And how light workers are receiving a lot of abundance. And this is kind of awkward and weird to say, but like, there's a lot of happiness here, okay? there's a lot of happiness here, because you're going to have to be that presence of strength, of divine light for others. So you're going to have to keep find ways to be happy and find joy, so you can shine your light out and illuminate the good points of life and living, and helping them shine their light. It's whoa. Okay, and so what's the possible future here? Okay, so I do feel for a lot of people there's a lot of stability and security coming in. I feel like for a lot of you it's more than you've ever thought you'd ever have, or that you'd ever receive, more than you might know what to do with. You might feel kind of nervous having this kind of money or home or person in your life, or whatever you'll need, whatever the universe is setting you up with for stability and security in order to take on bigger roles and responsibilities. So yeah, you could expect a lot of things that will help ground you and give you stability and security at this time. The Hermit card, you won't be alone. You are definitely going to, you're not going to be alone, but you're not going to I feel like it's going to be like light workers, way showers, and people that do specific kind of work, nonprofit kind of work, or just charities, or people who volunteer, or create ways to lift other people's energies up, whether that's music or art, physically building things for others, whatever it is. I feel like it's not going to be a very public thing right off the bat, especially while you're receiving a lot of abundance. I feel like you're going to want to keep that under wraps for a bit, and kind of come together with those who are in the same field, line of work, that are like-minded. Wow, it's kind of like a, I'm not saying like an underground thing, but I'm saying like kind of like, you're gonna be very happy receiving a lot of abundance, and a lot of people are gonna start going through a lot of difficult times. So it's not like you're gonna want to like be like, hey, look at the kind of money and happiness I'm getting. You're gonna be very sensitive. A lot of you are empaths to what's going on, but recognizing that you're being prepared for when things get much worse. Okay, if you resonated with this reading, please check out my other channeled reading on my other channel, Meditation Mint. And I wish you so much love, light, and peace at this time. Please stay mostly in the moment.